I'm gonna make the potatoes farmer game. My stream farmer gets potatoes idle game. That will be my stream game for that period. I know how much you love my idle games. Fox quietly reads a book while playing an idle game. Honestly, I'll say this. So I like to read, but I have this thing lately where I've been putting a lot more focus on people rather than like entertaining myself. So I will very often. Oh yeah, that's when we had to go to bed because we had to be at work at 6 in the morning. I was breaking up. Wait, is something wrong with my microphone? Oh no, is the audio back? What's going on? Is there a problem with the audio? Oh. Zarek? Do you remember when I shot you in the head that time? You're making me panic. I'm not saying you deserved it. But if it happened, like, 5 minutes from now, I don't think I'd be convicted. I think New London, Zarek, New London. Ah! What? Ship's doctor and Azura was romantically involved? Also, I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's hot. Too hot. Oh, need fan. Yeah, maybe after, a couple weeks, I won't need AC anymore. That'd be nice. Dr. Azura was romantically involved? That's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. I also forgot to brush my tail before I started, so that's gonna be fun. Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor. I do admit, they were friends. Would Azura send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder? Videos of what? Well, what was she sending videos of? Huh? I need to know. I need to know. It's important. What? Videos? Okay. It's probably nothing, right? Training, right? Training videos. Yeah, probably. It's probably training videos. It's probably, yeah. Yep, that's it, definitely it. Videos? What do you mean? She used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. Ah, see, that's right. Training videos. Used to help her take the videos on her TV phone. It was an interesting bit of information. Her boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the orca do tricks. TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't. These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. I think we're getting a clue here. Can you guys hear that? Kinda. I don't know. Maybe. I'm playing with stuff. All the equipment we use at Shipway Aquarium is high-tech. Ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. Interesting. All the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly trout Azura's boyfriend was Ship's doctor. Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Charm. Hey, leave that alone. That belongs to Azura. What's Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? I say the boyfriend was the confused guy. What's his name? Charm looks like just like your key for Azura. This guy. Marlon Rhymes, the boyfriend. He started here to get vengeance on the orca, for some reason. Although I will say this, like, for example, let's say your partner, or whatever, has something they love, like, let's say a car. Let's say a car. Let's say you have a partner that loves a car. Okay? And they love spending time tinkering in the car and, you know, driving the car and having fun with the car. And then one day they're doing something with the car and their jack breaks or slips or something and the car falls down on them and crushes them. The fact that your partner loves the car is enough reason, in my opinion, to make it so the car, I mean, you can sell the car, but I wouldn't burn the car, you know what I mean? I wouldn't, like, destroy it. I wouldn't be so mad at the car that I destroyed it. I feel like if he's the boyfriend and he came here to get revenge on the orca, that's like saying, oh, I know how you love this thing, but because it took you away from me, I think I'm going to destroy it and hate it forever. That makes sense to me. Does that make sense? Yeah, well, should say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Was this doctor and Azure really a couple? No, I can't believe it. The doctor probably called as witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions. But I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you too. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We will. We promise. Slowest types in the universe world goes to this person. You know, I'm just going to sit and floating up there. It's fine. All rise. Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. This is ready. Ah! Ready. Now I'm completely thrown off. That's against the rules. Very good. It appears that both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Can you imagine, like, you're at a boxing match or something? Just, like, pick anything. Pick a sport or something, and the other team brings, like, something that attacks you. Like, imagine you're playing chess or something at a competition, at a tournament. Imagine they had the hawk there, and the hawk just attacks your face, you know, right before the game. Like, I feel like that should disqualify you. Although, did you hear about the guy? I mean, it was a long time ago now. The guy who allegedly had a cheating device that sent him non-verbal signals. Hypothetically. And they searched him quite thoroughly and did not find it. But it's a mystery where it could have been. If it existed. Anyway, back to the game. There are the most prosecution history. Yesterday it was proven that the orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Professor Blackwell, did your investigations of the orca pool area turn up anything? Humph. It did. We found a bloodstain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. You say it has a bloodstain on it? Hey, Mopar. Just looking at it gives me the willies. So can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Ho ho, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Mr. Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Right, moving along. I prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room where there was no water in the pool. When there was no water in the pool. Witness will prove that... Come and stand, witness. Witness will prove that. Got it. Does it have the bird? Name and occupation. Dr. Herman Crab. Beep. Cyber, stay there. It's like waving. Look at it. Look, it waves. It puts his arms up. It's having fun. It's great. And who was that cute little creature? Humph. Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Taka. Ah. Beep. Wow. Chalk went up for Taka. He struck Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Hermit Crab. Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. I don't know, I'm with the judge on this one. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness. There's a sniper. Peep, 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 peep. She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand. But he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us. Why was Finn in the orca pool room when the water was drained? Did his eye glow? I didn't notice. Cleaning the orca pool room. In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jax Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool. Pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Hillender claims that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning. Humph. Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the orca pool room. Hi, Drake. Welcome, welcome. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I waited Mopar. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Hang out. And we already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the orca pool room during the time of cleaning. Witness testimony and the record of security card usage are conclusive evidence. So no one besides the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. Judge already seems to be leaning toward the other side. You have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for our cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed, then. Power of youth comes in handy at times like these. In the morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room.
Hold it!
Hold it! Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning? Essentially at the middle of the night. Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So of course the cleaning has to be done at night when there are no visitors. Humph, no days off, is that it? I can relate to that. You're in jail. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off. But is prisoner really a job? I don't know. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically. So was the defendant cleaning alone? No. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together.
Hold it!
Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what's on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. Because there's no proof the victim entered the orca pool room during the cleaning.
Objection!
If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it. Ah! Do you have to be so violent? Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during the cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must enter the orca pool room. The reason I think so is because the record of card usage shows that Sasha entered the orca pool room.
Hold it!
But wait, that doesn't make any sense. Didn't you say that the record shows both their cards being used? No, only Sasha's. They must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation. We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that bring of yours, sir? Jack! You're even more bird-brained than Rifle.
Objection!
Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Let me show disparaging kindness to the defense alone. So I get disparaged either way. Great. Humph. Bird lover, huh? Guess we're not destined to become best friends. That's fine. All I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning. Alright. Fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. Should we ship it? During cleaning, the pool of water is drained.
Hold it!
So the cleaning is done with the pool drained of water. That's right. They use the hoist there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. I could do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never came out of the lab, however. We noticed. Do you think it might be due, then? I guess I can't talk, though. Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after, like this one, for example. Such an adorable little creature. And let's cheer to this big courtroom. I like Sniper as well. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Big difference! Oh, Taka's a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now. As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool.
Hold it!
So Orlis moved all the way over to the show pool. Why is that? Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I should do before. Humph. I was trying to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than the Edo bathhouse by the time I was done. I guess possibly Blackwell is the fastidious type. I polished it so well, I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now. I love it. Turned into a skating rink. Maybe he's not so much the fastidious type as the prankster type. So somehow I don't think that's it either. Anyway, cleaning the orca pool is just like cleaning the tub. Pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained at a time other than during the cleaning? None. Ugh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the orca? The poor thing. Which side are you on, Athena? Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. Anything longer than that would pose a serious risk. She could even die. The fact that Orla's alive and well is proof the water wasn't drained onto her. That's right. Orca pool and show stage pool are next door to each other. A horse runs between two to move the orca and equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the orca is moved to show stage pool first. The water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Oh, please add that information to your testimony. If there were no water in the pool, the orca could die.
Hold it!
Yeah, sneeze. Sneeze successful? I guess you're right. Son of a gun. Then why did you harp on it so? It's loves to make a fuss over nothing. You like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one. Peep, peep! I thought they could have voiced that. How rude. Don't compare Mr. Wright to a sniper. Granted, his suit may make him look like a penguin. Athena, is that what she really thinks of me? Yeah, Miss Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all the peeping and cheeping. Wait, which one is Miss Baby Chick? Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait. That actually sounds pretty cute. Wow, you just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. Somehow you have to show that the water could have been drained at some other time. If you know, Sasha should be the only one under suspicion. Must be a hit somewhere. I better look through the evidence again. Brandon Fox! Black Progress Fox. How the water could have been drained. Well, what was there? I mean, there's a picture right there. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and save. So we have a save today. Alright, let's look through our evidence again.
Objection!
Alright, we got this. If the water in the pool was drained, you say the orchid could die. Is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There's no a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh, this is... As you can see, there's no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And oil looks just fine. Son of a gun. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, water can be drained without doing oil any harm. Are you implying the water could have been drained into time other than during cleaning? Yes, there's that possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Can I have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Hi, you made that around in the court yesterday. Ready to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like you to make note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see. Here. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. This was about a meeting planned with the victim. What? Defense would like to argue that at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Now, whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you? What's the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself! Fine, I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca Pool at that time. But I ended up not going. Why are you trying to roll yen? Also, just so you guys know, so the Beat Saber videos yesterday, when I edited them, I let Yen and Yang write the entries. Although Yang got most of them, because most of them were hers. Unfortunately, Yang's were short, and I also had the microphone on for it, so. And I'm not going. So saying you simply broke your promise. You can't get it out of that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono? But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. You need the witness space to show your proof. Act, the calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? Prove the victim could have fallen to his death at that 7 a.m. meeting time. Let's put our heads together. Boss, the victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or use the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. when the water partially drained. Yeah, maybe. What would be the major difference in circumstances between the two possibilities? What circumstance was different? I guess it could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning at 7 a.m.? The orc was there. If the murder occurred at a time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yelling at each other. Show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. I can prove the murder happened right in front of Orla, and I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, are you implying that Orca was a witness to the crime? That's exactly what I'm implying. Humph. And? How do you intend to prove that Orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the orca on the stand and cross-examine her? This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. This will present evidence. This will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? No defense. I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed. Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Well, I would love to have cross-examined an orca. That'd be fun. Very well, let's see this evidence then. What evidence shows the murder took place right in front of the orca?
Take that!
This photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of Orca's blood were also found on the Skull Rock. Orca must have injured herself when she ran up the rock. That cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla's headbutt at the Skull Rock, was it? I still think he was inside the skull. I still think the victim was inside there and she broke the rock open and pulled him out. So I opened the court record. The luminol actually saw on this orca are most likely from her headbutting.
Objection!
What's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Let's take a good look at the photograph. As Mr. Plume said, the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. The testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood, but from when she was headbutting. Then where did that blood come from? It's my firm belief this is the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. Ah! I don't think she was killed. I don't think he was killed there, though. I still think he was killed in another area, dropped over there. Now it finally all makes sense. Those witnessed the murder. So that's why. Orla. Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless. And she's sinking. There's one more factor that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? Culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. But should we brush first? Let's figure out 1 minute left. Evidence proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. Bam!
Take that!
Defense would like to make this evidence. What's this? It's like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into deep sleep. Tried to drown the orca? But why? Right, Dono? Are you trying to tell me that this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Did you expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? Don't touch! No, hands off. My sword's been drawn. I'm not about to sheath my evidence now. Orcas have enormous potential for intelligence. Possibly the Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased the sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? How did he even prevent the police from examining Orla's body? Why, are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you! How dare you slay the noble professor veterinarian! Eek! Eek! My goodness, one could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife. Yes, I meant to purchase that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. That's such a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Anyone with the crew members could have entered my lab. Guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Not really. So I was thinking about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I. As I recall, it took you quite a while to get that treatment. You didn't even come to on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun, you just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Oracle and lab are far apart. It's a little wonder you didn't know of Oil's condition.
Objection!
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. Alright. I know we got a defense here, but we gotta go brush. So we brushy. I will be right back, okay? I'm back. Okay. I'm back. Sorry I'm late. I didn't know. That's highly doubtful. Right, screen up. As far as the parts they were, Dr. Craft still had a way to know all about Oil's condition. Vince would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Oil's condition. Bam.
Take that!
The torpedo. Ah, you just had to bring that up, didn't you? This advanced data system surely would have known Oil's condition.
Objection!
Wait, just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how do you bring a weapon of mass destruction to my courtroom? He's never objected before. Well, I guess that was before it got bombed. Torpedo or tele-observation real-time pertinent data organizer is a data system. So yesterday only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shippey knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it's kept secret from the police. It is illegal. Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. Son of a gun! You need a big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, look at the little penguin! He's doing the little stethoscope on his head. That's so cute! Look at it! So awesome. I love it. Yeah, this is true. I'm using a legal system to monitor the creatures of the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. Finds abnormalities in the condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound. My goodness, how very high tech. But it's legal. Random Fox. We got, which one is this? Valor Fox V-Type. I think we've had this one before, right? This looks familiar. I know I've seen it. I think we had a short with this one. I'm pretty sure it's not new. I like it though, it's cute. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. Torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab knows the danger Orla is in. They made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. Torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. Sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove the statement?
Objection!
Yep, there's a clip of it. I was messing with it yesterday. How do you make clips, Eric? Do you just go back through and watch everything over again? Or do you like just fast forward and look for the where you say clip and then clip that? I still seem like a lot of work. I didn't forget. I think this thing that I have, this Sammy program can make clips as well. I just don't know how to do it. There's probably a way to do it. I should probably not mess with it while I was streaming. Something to figure out, and also that there's that system that's supposed to clip when you say clip. It's supposed to clip it, but I can make it work. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That is quite a lot of laughter for this situation. Oh, what's with him? I guess it's also high tech for Professor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes. I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves to the water, correct? What if there isn't any water? They wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where is the sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? And I will tell you. I want to see if we can figure it out first. See the picture? I don't see it. Police found a sensor just like that one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? Let's go look. The little table over here. Ah, there it is. Oh, you can't see it behind my head. This table. Probably. You mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet? Right, Dono? The table's on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's fixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh, so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool. Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, wouldn't that sensor automatically switch off? You know, now look it up. Long times lately, we're doing cleaning 2 days ago and investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would drain while they cleaned it, but I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla. Haha, did you hear that? Right, Dono? Yes, water can be drained without harming to Orca if the partition is used. With water drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. The sensor was always on except for during cleaning and the investigation. Means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't killed on that side. He wasn't killed on that side. He was killed on the other side. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Order the court. This completely shatters defense's argument. Ugh. But facts remains Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the Orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? Orca Pool is the scene of the murder. Police were there all day yesterday. The only way to get the drug to the Orca and to hit is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the Orca food during the trial. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? Oh no, is he gonna blame Pearls? It was the defendant. Sasha Buckler. Oh, maybe it was. Ah! Sad as the Orca that stands accused, is it? Feet. Oh, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Oh, look, Miss Phoenix and Athena Luck. Sweet. So, our argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the Orca the drug. Buster's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death, and then manipulated the Orca dependent on her. Not satisfied, she further planned to kill the Orca with the sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. Is anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? No, it's true that the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the Orca. That placed even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
This objects to the prosecution's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat? Buster Blackwell. I don't appreciate the way you only mentioned the parts that are convenient for you. Humph. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Buster failed to mention that Miss Buckler was the only one to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? I think remembers now, too. Go, Sasha. Feet. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Feet. Oh, Mr. Wright. No. I don't want to believe it, either. I can't know the truth. The person who fed Orla during the trial was... Was it Pearls?
Take that!
I remember that person feeding the Orca. Oops. My finger slipped. You receive a penalty for that, Mr. Wright. Okay, well, I thought it'd be like something where Pearls fed him and fed her, and then she got the food from Marlon. And Sasha. There was one other person who fed Orla during the trial. The person who fed Orla during the trial was...
Take that!
Chris Coleman Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the Orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the Orca without arousing police suspicion. Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the Orca.
Objection!
Humph. She remembered? Did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand. Mr. Lawyer, both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this. That charm. It's the charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab? What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is. There's only one person it could be. I will, thank you, Dr. Crab. After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too. Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand. Is this the end? Can we pull it off? Well, what's going on? What's everybody making that face for? I haven't watched the trial. Nobody's told me anything. Marlon Rhymes, you are under suspicion for the attempted murder of the Orca. I see. Oh, it's already out. What? By Mr. Rhymes? Is he going to admit it? Fine, I'll tell the truth. First time for everything. The truth will set you free. Sasha's line to protect the orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. Incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orca killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam into the water. I thought the orca should pay the consequences. Now back to Orca again. I did not see that testimony coming. Wait just a minute. You say Orla was proven innocent. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning. I didn't want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth. But the fact is, all three of us, the captain, Sasha, and me, were cleaning the pool room. Dr. Cab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage. Well, the only thing Dr. Cab knew about the cleaning was what I told him. I didn't give him a whole lot of details either. Maybe he misunderstood. Sasha's lying to protect Orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a fake blood stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the Orca. Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that? It's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying? The Orca did it. You win your case. What? This is all very hard to believe. But Mr. Rhymes' story is true. Miss Buckler would be innocent, and the Orca would be guilty with the killer. Meaning, if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha. Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, underhanded tactic, right, Dono?
Objection!
Yesterday, the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit the Orca did it, and Sasha goes free. Isn't the lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest? That wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckler believes Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent, too. Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of our job as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us. That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler and Orla's innocence. Excuse me. Huh? I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally. Sasha or the orca, you can't only save one of them. Ha ha ha. I don't know about that. I think I can save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh yeah? Then go ahead, try. I will do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. Find a weak spot and start tearing. I'm gonna go with the fact he said 30 feet up. It's not enough for the fall. $65-foot fall. $65-foot fall. That's what we're going with. I'm trying to protect that orca.
Hold it!
What exactly do you claim Miss Buckler was lying about? Sasha put that bloodstain on the skull rock and stuff herself. It's false evidence. She had fake traces to try and save the orca.
Objection!
Witness, if you keep talking nonsense, I will seal your mouth shut. This supports the prosecution's idea. That's right. My testimony helps your client. You ought to be happy. I want to save both Orla and Miss Buckler. I won't accept anything less. Now that that's understood, please continue your testimony. Fine. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
Hold it!
You gotta press it. When the victim was killed, how much water was in the pool? It was before the pool was drained for cleaning, so it was full. You went into the orca pool room and saw this yourself? The guy said you were at the show stage.
Objection!
But it's possible that Dr. Cab was misinformed or that he misunderstood. Witness already explained this. Something in my eye. Okay. Why are you taking this meaningless hack? If you want to play games, Takahiro would be more than happy to play with you. Ah! We better be careful how we press witness. Tako's watching us like a hawk. Witness, continue. Now I gotta keep pressing. What is in my eye? This happened before the orphans moved to the show pool.
Holding!
You're saying the incident took place before the cleaning began? Yeah, I guess so. After Sasha and I were going to do the cleaning together. It's much more efficient than trying to have just one person do it alone. In this case, however, more lawyers simply means simply more lawyers, nothing more. What? You don't talk. All you have on your side is a cantankerous bird. What about me? I'm up here all alone. Are you people done? Humph. You need the witness to keep you focused? For shame, right, Dono? Yeah, I was the only one who kept my mouth shut. Anyway, the incident happened in the orca pool before the cleaning, so it got started. Oda killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam into the water.
Holding!
Can Orca even do that? Send a person flying up to the air like that? Yep, of course. I've seen orcas bash and seals 60 feet in the air. So naturally Orca can do that to the captain, too. What a frightening thought. And you mentioned it so casually, Mr. Rhymes. Well, what else can I say? It's the truth. Rhymes claimed that Orca killed the victim by sending him flying into the air. Something like that even be possible in the orca pool room? There's something about that statement that bothers me. So in this moment, the victim was killed by the orca, is that right? Exactly. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences.
Holding!
That's why you put the sleeping drug into Orca's food. Ahoy! Yo! Yo! I was gonna drink water. Yo ho ho! Sasha could be found guilty if we let her be. But Orca died, Sasha could go free. Alright, now I can drink a sip. I thought if the Orca was already dead, Sasha might tell the truth and free herself. It might seem cruel, but a man killing an animal has to be put down. The culprit must have tried to do away with Orla because she was witness to the crime. But Mr. Rhymes is the culprit. Why would he try to protect Sasha? This is some very complex emotions, Mr. Rhymes. I need more information before I can do a proper analysis. I'm going to tear down his testimony, and I guess I have to present evidence. Of course, we don't believe Mr. Rhymes' testimony. He's suggesting the murder took place in the orca pool. Once we can disprove that, we'll be able to save both Orla and Sasha. Alright?
Objection!
Nope. Autopsy says 65 feet. When lives are piled on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge. This time is no different. Are you saying there's something kind of inconsistency in my testimony? That's exactly what I'm saying. You claim the victim was sent flying about 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report shows the apparent cause of death to be from a 65-foot fall. What? Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there's still water in the orca pool. With the pool being 65 feet deep, there's only 30 feet between the water and the ceiling. If the pool was full of water, as you claimed, it would be impossible for the victim to fall about 65 feet, as the autopsy states. Ah! Easy peasy, that was an easy one. Alright, what's next? Strong's claimed he was in the orca pool room so he could make these statements. But the truth must be he was at the show stage just as Dr. Gavin Sasha testified. I believe that brings us back around to the orca didn't do it. I didn't believe it. The witness's testimony from the outset. I mean, he's lied about everything else. Why would he tell the truth now? Grateful to you, Right Dono, for shutting the witness out. As I thought, the only person who could have killed the victim is Sasha Buckler. The fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the orca or not. Son of a... Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. Pointing out contradictions in his testimony, and his statement only drives us into a corner. As Buster Blackwell said, suspicion against Miss Buckler is now deepened. Oh, if I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty. That's right. Is there anything we can do? There has to be a way to prove Sasha is innocent. At a time like this, the thing to do is turn my thinking around. That's what I'm saying! He wasn't killed in the orca room. Instead of trying to prove that Sasha couldn't have done it, I have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it. As long as the crime scene isn't the open pool room, Hisashi's the only one who could have committed the crime. No need for pity, Your Baldness. Just finish well for the swift verdict. It appears the witness has no objections. Very well, I'll give my verdict. Object! Hold it! Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. But you were so quiet, Mr. Wright. Do you have something to say now? This has a counter-argument. You do? Oof. Pitiful. Such desperation. You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument? Worst times are when the lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I'm telling you, he was inside the rock. I'll never forget those words, no matter how many years go by. Even though it's probably just a bluff, I'll give it to them with a smile. What the scene of the crime was somewhere else. Scene of the crime. Somewhere else. What? You're finding fault with the police investigation now? As I understand it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. The scene of the crime was the orca pool room. Only the defendant and the victim entered that room where there was no water in the pool. Therefore, only the defendant could have committed the crime. That is correct. But the scene of the crime was not the orca pool room. And somebody other than the defendant could have committed the crime. Are you sure you know where you're going with this? I might not be too sure, but I can't back out now. Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong, but this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance. Haha, of course not. The judge knows me far too well. And do you have a theory on where the actual scene of the crime was? Yes, of course. Think, Phoenix. Think. Think of a place other than the orca pool room where no one could fall to one's death. Then by all means, please share your theory with the court. Where's the real scene of the murder?
Take that!
The show stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And so it was just possible to fall to one's death there as the orca pool. Right, Dono? What you're doing is a disgrace to your profession. I sincerely hope you have some basis for what you're suggesting. Of course I do. I will, as soon as I think of it, something. The victim's body was found in the orca pool. How do you explain that?
Objection!
How about if after the victim was killed in the show stage pool, his body was moved to the orca pool? How about if? What kind of presentation of your argument is that? You better have a reasonable explanation for how the body was moved. There's no turning back now. I have to think of a way the body could have been moved. Somebody seen that could have been used to move the body?
Take that!
The hoist runs between the orca pool room and the show stage. The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like oil or the skull rock. The stretcher could also have been used to move the dead body. And yes, the stretcher can move the orca or the skull rock. It seems like it could also move a dead body as well. I'll see how that worked. I just might be able to pull this off. If the show pool was seen in the crime, somebody else could have done it.
Objection!
Humph. You desperately spew conjecture, and now you even make up a crime scene. Ah! Eek! Not again! You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield. Even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace. But what do you mean by half-baked? The hoist can be operated from the orca pool room only. Ah! The only person who entered the orca pool room was the defendant. So if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself. Arrgh! Order! So it comes back to the defendant, no matter which pool it is. Meaning, I can't clear Sashi either way. Sashi says she moved Orla in the skull rock. And I believed her. So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without being aware of it? I told you! Tried to have an objection to the prosecutor Blackwell's claim? Have an objection to the claim that the defendant moved the body? I have no objections. Miss Buckler must have been the one who moved the body. But what? Mr. Wright, are you admitting the defendant committed the murder? No. I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I contend Miss Buckler was not aware that is what... I contend Miss Buckler was not aware that is what she was doing. I probably just said that. The culprit made her move, it unbeknownst to her. The defendant moved a dead body without recognizing there was a dead body? How could that be possible? The body was found in the orchid pool. Must have been moved there somehow. I might find some kind of hint in the things she moved to the stretcher. We already know that. We already know what it is. The culprit made Miss Buckler move the body along with this piece of evidence. Bam!
Take that!
The skull rock. Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the skull rock when she was cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the orchid pool are Orla and skull rock. I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside the skull rock. What? Hidden inside the rock, the body could have been moved to the orchid pool with the hoist. At the show stage, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the skull rock with the body inside. Then he used the walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know the rock was loaded. Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the orchid pool and moved the stretcher. She moved the rock without knowing the body was inside. Do you think there's enough space inside the skull rock to place a body? Place a body? Swashbuckler Flyer indicates it could be possible. Let's focus on the question at the bottom left. Oh, it says, who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull rock? Oh, in that case, I suppose the rock is most likely hollow. What's more, if the body was inside the skull rock, it explains the remaining unanswered questions. Such as? Let's take a look at the security footage of the scene Mr. Boom witnessed. Where did the body that Mr. Boom saw come from? Here's a call. What was Orla doing to the skull rock at this time? She was headbutting it. Oh, that's right. Orla's ramming released the body from the skull rock. The body had been placed inside the skull rock and moved there from the show stage. I assert the real murder scene was, in fact, the show stage pool.
Silence!
Humph, what rubbish is this now? You don't have a single scrap of evidence.
Objection!
It's easy enough to verify what I say. Take a look inside the skull rock for yourself. You should find some kind of proof that the body was there. Blood, fibers, hair. This isn't going to be enough because she could have put it in the skull rock to hide it after killing him. Ah! Right, Dono. It's not enough. It's insufficient. We need more evidence. Mr. Wright, that was incredible. You turned things completely around. I think it all started with that half-baked bluff, too. Ooh, that was a close one. Just really have to just add that last bit? If the murder took place at the show stage, then who is it? Who's the perpetrator? It's naturally the person who was at the show stage. Mr. Rhymes, weren't you the one who loaded the skull rock on the stretcher at the show stage? Heh. Wow, Mr. Wright. That was some pretty smart brain work you did there. To be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me. Are you confessing you gave false testimony before, Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury. He's done it like 600 times! Yeah, what Mr. Wright says is true. But I was inside the skull rock. And it's true the captain was killed in the show pool, too. What? He's admitting it that easily? This time, I'm going to tell you the whole truth about what happened that day. Really? You know, I asked this question, the other day, and this is at work. If someone told you, ow! I'm back. Alright, if someone told you that they were going to help you and do something for you, and then they don't do it, how likely are you to ask them for help again? By the same token, if someone has lied to you every single time they talk to you, why would you believe them? About anything, really. So, yeah, I just don't see any way to believe him. No matter what he says, there's just no way. Anyway, let's move on. The whole truth. In the show pool, the orca shot the captain up in the air. Oh, sorry. I think we got everything. We're good. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. Then the captain came down and slammed into the water. I can still remember the spectator's screams clearly. All touched it was Moo's body. She was trying to protect the orca. What spectators? He was killed before he was there. Miss Moon was witness to orca finding the body at feet. So now we're back to orca again, I see. You were going to give testimony like that. Why did I bother putting you on the stand? All I'm doing is telling the truth. That day, Sasha wanted to do the old version of the Boss Poker Spectacular. So I suggest you hide the body in the skull rock and move to the orca pool. What? I was gonna figure out what to do with the body after the show was over. Orca's the one that killed the captain. It wasn't me, and it wasn't Sasha. So it was Mr. Rhymes' idea to hide the body in the skull rock. Well, Mr. Rhymes is the culprit. Why would he protect Sasha? False charges against Sasha would mean himself escaped. He himself escaped suspicion. So why? That's right. How if you leave this to me? Athena, do you mean you heard something? Yep, noise. It scored in Mr. Rhymes' heart. So that means somewhere in his testimony, there's an inconsistency in his emotions. Alright, Athena, give him a good counseling session. You got it, boss. Huh? What's this? What are you getting, Athena? This testimony is pretty complex. Feelings of deep sadness and intense anger are being caught up. Those two emotions appear to be running out of control. Out of control emotions. Is that going to be a problem? We'll have to probe their cause if we want to get to its true emotions and testimony. It might be odd or unnatural spots in his testimony that he isn't aware of. Alright, let's probe for the cause of his out-of-control emotions then. I'll explain how to probe. Let's find the root cause together. If you see something off in his statement, press probe. Next point to what is causing Mr. Rhymes' out-of-control emotions. I press probe R to complete the process. Most are out of control, memories can be recalled incorrectly. If you still haven't found anything after all the statements are in images, I'll help. Great, alright. I just started comparing the statements with the images. Alright, here we go. Beep boop. Triple the overshot captain up in the air. Besties. Then the captain came down and slammed into the water. I still remember the spectator's screams clearly. I thought she was moved the body. She wasn't trying to protect. She was trying to protect the orca. When Mrs. Spoon witnessed the orca finding the body, I freaked. I doubt there were any spectators there at the show stage when the orca died. If there had been, those witnesses would have told us the truth crime scene right away. What? Alright, of course. I just made a mistake. Alright, made some progress. Okay, that made the sadness subside. Maybe the spectators part was what was making him sad. Why did I make that mistake saying spectators were there? How strange. One thing I can think of is that he was mixing up one member with another. Like he was in a similar situation before, and it was deeply imprinted on his heart. Just remember where Orca killed somebody, and there were spectators there? Hey, I think I know why he's mixing up his memories. The reason why Mr. Rhymes mixed up his memories is...
Take that!
Mr. Rhymes, I think I know what happened. Could you have been mixing up what happened a year ago with this incident? Maybe that's why you slipped and said that Orna was killed in front of spectators. What? How did you... You're right. I did see the Orchid kill somebody a year ago. What about it? I was just one of the spectators. Really? Just another spectator? There must be a reason why you feel great sadness about that incident last year.
Silence.
Stop this nonsensical scrutiny of feelings. Just present evidence to prove your point. Eep. The boss, do we have any kind of evidence that would back us up here? There is one piece that comes to mind that might explain his sadness. Well, I'm waiting. Sadness has to do with Marlon Rimes' sadness.
Take that!
Azure Summers died in accidental death 1 year ago. This is your boyfriend's charm. Hey! What are you doing with that charm? It was found in Rifle's stomach yesterday. Judging by your reaction, I believe this charm belongs to you. I guess I need to push him just a little harder to make him admit it. Mr. Rhymes said the word charm, he was very rattled. I better examine his charm a little more. Good idea. Let's look inside it. Huh? What's this? A photograph? Told you! Hey, this is... Azure Summers and Marlon Rimes. Mr. Rimes, you're in Azure Summers? We're a couple, weren't you? So what if we were a couple? What does that have anything to do with the Catfish case? You believe you saw the Orchid kill your girlfriend. That's the cause of your sadness. Is that emotion of yours connected to the current case?
Silence.
The only thing you revealed was the witness' connection to the victim of last year's incident. What does the witness's past have to do with the case at hand? I don't know yet. But it managed to pinpoint the source for sadness. Now let's delve into who Mr. Rhymes is angry at. Oh, wrong button.
Got it.
Oh, oops. So it's called Mr. Rhymes' intense anger? I don't think it was directed at that. You know who is really angry at? Oh, it's the Orca. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Got it.
Mr. Rhymes, you're angry with Orca, aren't you? Angry? At an Orca? Why would I be? Why would I be? I think I have some reason to be mad. Then show me some proof. Well, Mr. Rhymes has a reason to be mad. That's proof. But the evidence was just we took a look at would come in handy here. This charm indicates that you're Summer's boyfriend. I'm sure you believe Orla killed your girlfriend a year ago. You lost your girlfriend, so you've been angry at Orla. Alright. I'll admit it. I'll never forgive that Orca. When Shura is dead, the Orca's still swimming around happy as a clam. I became an animal keeper just so I could prove that Orca is a killer. You're right. I want that Orca to pay. There. Do you feel good dragging up a person's past? This doesn't change anything. He's still hiding something. What's he still hiding? Heck, he's right. I disagree. It does change things. His alcohol emotion quieted down. Now I should be able to find out the truth behind that emotion. Okay, show pool, the Orca shot the captain up in the air. The captain came down and slammed into the water. I still remember the captain's dead body clearly. All Sasha did was move the body. She was trying to protect the Orca. Mr. Poom witnessed the Orca find the body. I freaked. Why?
Got it.
Review your emotions. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait. Is anything strange here? I don't know, but I think maybe we made a mistake. I thought because he wanted to be caught. Maybe you're right. Let's take another look. Maybe an expert emotion here somewhere. Wait, what about this?
Got it.
Should he be shocked that happened? I'd be shocked.
Got it.
No?
Got it.
No? Why is he so angry here?
Got it.
I don't know. Maybe we should go all the way through and see what, to get the hint. According to my analysis, Mr. Rhymes is usually a very calm person. Let's see if we can find any inconsistencies between his words and his emotions. That didn't help.
Got it.
I don't know. Random Fox. Oh, we got the white 2B Fox.
Got it.
I have no idea.
Got it.
I know they're very strong. Why is that here?
Got it.
I don't know. I'm not finding it. I feel like I've guessed everything. Oh, I thought I should be shocked. Wait. I thought you should be surprised, but I'm not seeing surprise.
Got it.
Oh, it said when they finds the body. I freaked.
Got it.
I'm stupid. Which one is the orca finding the body? You freaked. Really? What are you getting at? When Mr. Bloom's as witness, Orla was guaranteed to be accused of murder. Didn't work out exactly as you'd hoped. In order to have Orla put down, you made sure Mr. Bloom witnessed the scene. Oh, I was waiting for Mulan. Bye-bye. So you figured out all that out, did you? He just lies constantly. That's all he does. Mr. Rhymes, are you admitting it? I didn't really want to have to fight anybody but Orca. Just leave me no choice. Did he just drink it? The barrel of... Holy crap! Now it's time to get serious. How is he hiding all that? Did he just like put on like a muscle shirt, or is that his muscles? Where'd he get the fish? I have so many questions. Why is he covering his abs? They're like the best part. Hi, Beth. How'd your squats go? Do you have good squats? I failed my squats. I had to, my knee started hurting. Wait, didn't I go back? Is that better? Did I get it fixed? I think I fixed it. Yeah, I had to stop exercise halfway through because my knee started hurting. I thought it was going to be good. I went deeper today, but I still got 400 in. So, I don't know. I don't know. Now it's time to get serious. Ahoy, what? Yo, ho, ho. Ahoy, meat brothers represent. Meat brothers? I've asked you, grass eaters, stay free. Baby words are popping in your mouth. Scared the grass eaters deal meat beat. Yo, ho, ho. Well, I'm ready for the showdown. I have no words. I keep looking at his abs. What? I don't know. I don't know. We gotta move on. What is going on? Yeah, he keeps rapping all along Beth. Where did this pirate fellow come from? He looks like a completely different person. I mean, how did he get so ripped? And how did he hide it for so long? Order. We don't have order. Professor Black will yell at us. Even Professor Blackpool is at a loss for words. But he works in an aquarium. So I'm going to have that winch be a witness? Haha. Arr, you caught me out. If it's true I thought that Orca's murderous ways should be found out. That'd be why I schemed to have the Plume see the body. So you admit it? You deliberately feigned Orla? Arr, it'd be true, but what skin be that off anybody's nose? That Orca be a murdering scurvy dog. I may have a grudge against that Orca, but I always felt grateful toward the captain. Orca murdered Ashura in the cabin, so of course she should walk the plank. I don't have a response to that. I agree it wouldn't make any sense for him to kill the owner. Why would he? But his hatred for Orla, on the other hand, comes through loud and clear. Wait a minute. If killing Mr. Shipley doesn't make sense, who would it make sense for Rhymes to kill? Maybe my theory's been all wrong. Your Honor? I think I just became aware of a new fact. Oh, what's that? Now that we know about Mr. Rhymes' intense hatred of Orla, it turns the premise we've been arguing under it on its ear. I will now reveal the identity of the individual Mr. Rhymes meant to kill from the start. Ashura! I'm kidding.
Take that!
This is what was meant to kill from the start. But really? But why? Well, because... Oh, one can only wonder. That's right. How dare you roll the dice when you accuse someone of intent to murder? I apologize, Your Honor. I'll do better next time. But she would have been the only one there. But Mr. Ryan's very grudge against. There's only one answer. It's only Orla.
Take that!
What? What did it say was to kill the Orca? Exactly. Witness's intended victim was not Jack Shipley. Well, the start was all a scheme to kill Orla. Orca was his true target? Jack Shipley is the one who died. The Orca's alive and quite well. And Treeborn finds more Legos. He's right. He wanted to kill the Orca, and yet it was Jack Shipley who fell to his death. How did that happen? Wait a minute. What if Mr. Rhymes wanting to kill Orla was somehow connected to Mr. Shipley's death? Oof, I lost the words, are you? What happened to your bravado of a moment ago? None of these reckless words without any basis in fact.
Objection!
They aren't reckless words. The basis of my claim is that the real murderer scene. The show pool. What are you talking about? It's my contention that the two incidents happened at the show pool. The attempted murder of the Orca and the victim falling to his death. First of all, in order to kill the Orca, Mr. Rhymes moved something to the scene, and by doing so, he made it possible for Mr. Shipley to fall to his death. He did what now? That's right. What did Mr. Rhymes remove in an attempt to kill Orla? Water! Don't tell me you're trying to claim he tried to kill the Orca by draining the pool of water. That's exactly what I'm claiming. To help the defendant with the cleaning, Marlon Rhymes took charge of Orla. With the plan to kill Orla in the show pool, and because the pool water was drained, it made it possible for Jack Shipley to fall to his death in the show pool. Oh, he's got a Marlin, and his name's Marlin. I just got that. I got it. What happened? Alright, try to kill the Orca, you say? What to... Alright, I like sushi as much as the next person, but... I did not see this coming. Okay, I don't know. Can you even prove there was an area drop of water in the pool? I think I was simply looking after the Orca. Why would I have the monster's thought of killing it?
Objection!
You claim you were looking after Orla in the early morning hours of July 20th, but I don't think you were doing a very good job of it. After all, Orla wasn't given anything to eat during that time. How did you know such a thing? I know because of Orla's record here in the torpedo data system. The system continuously records data on the subjects it monitors. Orla's record we can tell exactly when she ate, or didn't eat. Sink me, nobody ever told me about that dastardly contraption. Only a few of the ship-shaped aquarium staff know about the system. According to Orla's record, she never ate in those early morning hours of the 20th. You planned to kill Orla. That's why you didn't feed her.
Silence!
Humph, you're wasting time. What proof do we have of that? Perhaps the Orca simply wasn't hungry. Aki's right. I don't have any proof. Orla simply didn't eat, and that would create an inconsistency. Where did her fish go? Her fish? Good question. Where did it disappear to? Fish, what does it matter? What else does it have to the case? Cease stalling with inconsequential questions. Stop delving into the depths of the Orca's stomach and delve into the case instead.
Objection!
Objection! But wait, it may seem like a small inconsistency, but it's an issue of great importance. Ah! Where do you get the fish? It's an issue of great importance, I think. What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? How could the fish disappear? Somebody must have eaten it. So who came to the show stage and ate Orla's fish? I think I might have a pretty good idea. I didn't eat them. You can't prove that. I believe there must have been a visitor to the show stage that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice. Visitor? Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect at this 11th hour? If you utter more of your careless remarks, Takuma will look favorably upon it. I don't plan to utter any careless remarks. Whether my remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't know. I don't yet know. Don't worry, boss. If Takuma comes this way, I'll fend him off. But do try to keep your remarks careful. Somehow, Orla's fish disappeared. Someone must visit the show stage, but who? This was a visitor to the show stage. Rifle. I believe Rifle the Penguin visited the show stage. First an Orca, now a Penguin? Why would you be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during the wee early morning hours. Do you have any proof Rifle visited the show stage? If you be a lawyer of any salt, show me your evidence. Bottom of the Rifle's feet were pink for some reason. That fact is a clue that Rifle was indeed at the show stage. I have to present that piece of evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage. I prove I'm a lawyer but with my salt. This is the proof that Rifle visited the show stage. Bam! You have to paint the art thing, or the... Oh my, what a cute little sign. Look at all those adorable stars. These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckle painted this sign. In the early morning hours of the 20th, she left the sign at the show stage to dry. Mr. Rhymes kept an eye on the sign for Mr. Bucklewise to the paint was dry. Aye, that be true? But what be your point? On this sign is proof that Rifle visited the show stage. Proof of the penguin's visit? I'm afraid I don't see it. Where's the proof that the penguin visited the show stage? Please point it out. Bam! Can I hit it? There we go.
Take that!
A couple of pink starfish are shaped a little differently from the others. Ah, you're right. They look almost like little leaves. Rifle had pink paint on the bottom of her feet. These little leaf-like shapes on the sign are actually Rifle's footprints. Rifle made these footprints by walking on the sign before it was dry. Ho ho! What a cute little pink penguin prints. So there are footprints. What of them? One of the rounds was watching over the sign at the show stage while the paint dried, and during that time the penguin paid a visit. According to the torpedo data system, we know that Rifle ate something that morning of the 20th. Most likely, Rifle ate the fisherman for Orla that was at the show stage. Wood stacked with small quantity of fish, even a penguin could have eaten it all. Begad! Rifle ate Orla's fish! Who be ye to say Rifle ate Orla's fish? She could have picked up food anywhere. That doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage. After all, I had to help move the skull out. It couldn't have been moved without me. Liz claims you never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction? Well, Mr. Rhymes' Rifle was at the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. Do you reckon Mr. Rhymes had been at the time? I don't know. If you aren't up to the task, I could disprove this witness's testimony for you. Squash stream on Friday? I'm gonna do the one on Monday. Ah, you know I have no shame. I have no shame. I gotta clean up my house. I have them coming to install my my fiber on Saturday. So I gotta clean up the house on Friday. Why are you blocking me? And spare an hour. Ah! I can spare an hour. Ow! Now you gotta throw stuff at me. Listen, I'm bigger than you. I'm taller, and bigger and more fierce. Hold on, wait. Hold on. And more fierce. Cookie. Cookie? No. Cookie. I didn't need a cookie. No. Give me the cookie. No. Give my face cookie. No. A cookie. No. What's up, Derek? Huh? What happened? What was I talking about? We have a goal to get the room to do 3,000? So I had to move my entire workout and help us do 2,000 of them. And here's the thing, like, the most I've ever done is 550, but it was like over a course like 4 hours. I never did check the color key. Hold on, I can try it. Hold on, let's try something. This is the wrong color key. FF00A4. that better? Oh, I went ghosty, didn't I? Also, I'm in a different color. So it might not look right with a different model. I don't know if it's gonna be better though. Oh. Is that better or worse than it was? I can't tell if it got better. I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't seem to be hurting anything for now. Alright. What are they doing? Oh, wow. Ah! Everybody's in such good shape. Everybody's in such good shape. I'm in terrible shape. I don't know. Okay, I'll no promises. I think I could do Monday for sure. But I don't know about Friday. Let's see, I can just prove this assessment point for you. Here's Prosecutor Blackwell. Tosh should be declared guilty. Friday? That's one Fox. Is it smoother? I feel like the color is smoother. What do you think? Alright, what happens if I delete the other one? Oh, wait. Is it on this one? Hold on. It did come over. No, it's not doing anything. It's all the chroma key. I'm invisible! Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything. Yeah, the color key does nothing. Alright, I'll get rid of it. Alright, moving on. See, Beth? They're not gonna, they don't want a bonus stream on Friday. See? Nobody wants a bonus stream on Friday. So, oh well. So take that, evil fitness bunny. Sunday? Ow! Alright, we'll see, Beth. Alright, we'll see. Because, let's see. So what's my plan on Friday? Okay. Alright, so, Friday, let's see. If I clean up my house... Because I'll have to work out after the challenge. I don't want to work out before. Because I work out, I'll have to shower. So I want to shower after. I gotta wash my hair, so my hair's gonna be wet. Start at 7. Challenge should be the workout. What about my plank? I gotta get my abs in shape. Did you need abs? Abs! I can get abs! I got so many abs. I can get like 100 abs. See? I gotta get my plank in. I'm not showing my abs on stream, no. When I get my abs like solid, I'm like, no, I need to, no, I'm not promising that. I'm not promising that. My abs are pretty good when I'm like brushing my teeth, but I don't really, like right now, right now when it affects I get 2. Just 2. Yeah, I can only see like 2 right now. Also, it might be because I'm sitting. When I'm standing up, I can usually see 4 when I'm flexing. But all my belly fat's like right there at the bottom. Yeah, all my belly fat's at the bottom. I think because I'm sitting. What? Well, what drawing? What are you talking about? Wait, how did drawing get into this? Drawing me the abs now? If you draw me the abs, you gotta show my ribs too. Check out my ribs. I can see more ribs than abs. So, ha! I'm kidding. Do what you will. I'm not an artist, so I don't know what to do. And I'm not supposed to talk about my weight, because it's making people uncomfortable. But I was up in weight today. I checked. I was up. So I was up like 4 pounds from when I was the other day. Alright, if I leave this process to Blackwell, Sasha will be declared guilty. I can't even interrupt this line of reasoning. That's right. Let's try to figure out how things looked when Rifle came to the show stage. Shroud was at the show stage, keeping an eye on Orla and Sign. I know it must be true because he's helped remove the skull rock. Muscle's good weight. I mean, that's what I'm working out. There's a lot of stuff behind why I never worked out until recently. Probably best not to get into it on a stream. But I just wasn't in the best place to work out. But now I am, so I'm working out. But anyway. We know it must be true because he helped move the skull rock. Rifle came walked over the sign. But wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice Rifle if he was right there? Let's think about where Mr. Rhymes could have been. Is there a place in the show stage from which Rifle couldn't have been seen?
Take that!
What? Inside the pool? But you're right. If he was inside the pool, he wouldn't have noticed Rifle. So say Mr. Rhymes was underwater the whole time Rifle was eating? No, not underwater. When I think about what he was trying to do, the answer is clear. Now I'm finally starting to get the whole picture. Oof. Just like I say, must you two always be whispering to each other? Oh, I should have gone brush. It's time to go brush, and I failed to do it. Alright, I'm gonna go brush real quick. I gotta brush. I don't think I can go too much longer without brushing. I will save Sasha. But I keep getting distracted by abs. Yes, I'm always getting distracted. I'm back, by the way, though, but we still got 50 seconds. So, I don't know. I am feeling more in shape lately. I don't know. It's just, like, I feel happier with how I look lately. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I wouldn't say I'm happy. I'm happier. Honestly, I'd say probably my body is the best part of, my happiness. I'm not really happy with... I want to get a nose job at some point. It's on my to-do list. I'm not happy with my nose. See, I have this little cute little nose here. My nose is larger than I like. It runs in my family. My mom's got it too. Cousins, aunts, uncles. They all got big nose. But, I want to get rid of mine. So, maybe someday. It's on my to-do list, though. Alright, we're back, though. We're back. Let's continue. I am getting better with makeup. Not a lot better. I'm watching a lot of videos online. I will say this. Okay, this is a big complaint of mine. I have watched so many makeup tutorials. Like, you have no idea how many makeup tutorials I've watched. They're all different. Like, if I wanted to see, like, instructions on, how to build an airplane. Everyone's going to have the same instruction on how to build an airplane. Or maybe, like, 2 or 3 different ways to build an airplane, right? But makeup... everyone's different. Like every time I watch a makeup stream, they pull out some new item that I've never seen before. Every single makeup stream that has something different. I'm just not an expert. Like I don't know if it's just like I wasn't taught properly. I've forgotten things. Maybe that's possible. I forget things. Yeah. Like, there's just so much stuff. And, like, I just wanted to, like, get to where... Like, I just want tips and tricks. I'm learning lots of tips and tricks. So, like, little things like, speckling instead of sweeping. I think I sweep too much. That's why my makeup always looks, thin. Although I do kind of like the thin look, but... I'm also hesitant to use bronzer because my face is very pale. I'm very pale. So I don't want to use a lot of bronzer. I have to find what works for me. That's exactly right. But the problem is, like, I'm spending a lot of money on that. Like, I've spent... On makeup alone, I've probably spent $100 just on a few items this past couple weeks. Few weeks, month, I don't know. I got some more stuff coming. So I was using a powder foundation. I want to try a liquid foundation. See if I like that better. I used to use liquid. But I heard powder was better, so I tried powder, and I'm not sure. Maybe you're supposed to put the liquid in the powder. Somebody did that today. I was watching, so it's crazy. Alright, what are we doing? We gotta go save Sasha, right? Treeborn is gonna get upset. So which is Treeborn? Am I supposed to save Sasha, or am I doing a makeup stream? I don't know. Check yesterday, but should two always be whispering to each other? Why don't you admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere?
Objection!
Oh, I don't know about that. The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle was such a small inconsistency. That's a key point that proves what Mr. Rhymes was trying to do. Penguin is a key point. Shosei's pool is very deep. If Rifle came to visit while Mr. Rhymes was at the bottom of this pool, he would have never noticed Rifle. Urgh! Orcas can be out of the water for a short time without sustaining damage. But if they're out of the water for a long time, they're weakened and eventually die. In order to kill Orla, Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. And while the pool was drained of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. Shosei's pool is about 65 feet deep, just like the Orca pool. Without water in the pool, a person could be made to fall 65 feet. Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. He continued with his plan to kill Orla. How would he dispose of Mr. Shipley's body? He devised a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What? How? Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. Then had Miss Buckler move the rock and the body together.
Silence.
And the witness made the defendant do this somehow without arousing her suspicion? That's right. But she should be told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in the new show. Miss Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. So Mr. Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take and hide a prop for the new show. Mr. Rhymes then manipulated Orla using her singing and lifesaver tricks. He schemed to have Orla find the body while Mr. Bloom was to be standing witness. He saddled Orla with a false charge of murder so that Orla would be put down. What? Arr! Gar! Gar! What is running? Well, where did the water sound come from? The fact that witness didn't see the penguin shows that when a rifle visited the show stage, Rhymes was putting the body in the rock. At the bottom of the pool, that is. Who would have thought that the president of a penguin could prove the witness's actions? It's working, just a little further now, and Josh will be proven not guilty.
Silence.
If you think you've won this battle, you're sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that the witness could manipulate the orca. Witness, can you control the orca's actions? Of course not. What kind of bilge be that? I'd be but a simple animal keeper. Arr. If my memory serves, wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca? We're covered. We're good. Ugh. Oof. Judge's blade is sharper than the lawyer's. You wish to do battle with a witness, you need a honed blade. Where's your sword of evidence that Northern Rhymes could manipulate the orca? Ah! Rhymes had to have manipulated the Orla in order for his plan to work. And how can I prove it? Well, it appears this line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
Objection!
Well, it appears that I was mistaken. Athena? I've analyzed the hearts of all kinds of people. I have enough experience to see when I looked into your heart that you haven't given up. That objection was my way of speaking up for your heart. She's right. Why would I become a lawyer again, only to give up? I have to keep fighting. Athena, thank you. With your help, I've remembered the old right way. Right way? Your Honor, I'm not finished presenting my argument. Anything else to ask this witness? You cross-examined all the witnesses present are your evidence.
Objection!
All the witnesses... I don't think so. I haven't cross-examined the most important one, the central figure in both cases. The figure? The one involved in not only the case a year ago, this current case, too. I never called her as witness, but it's time to do so now. What are you talking about? I demand you tell the court immediately. Who was the central figure in both cases? It's Orla! We're getting across Sam and Orla! I love it! Tonight's call is the central figure in both cases. Orla the Orca! You intend to cross Sam and Orca? You wanted to do it earlier. We're gonna do it now. Let's do it. Arr, cross Sam and Orca? You must be an adult. It'd be impossible, says I. Also, did you eat half this fish?
Silence.
This absurdity is beyond the pale. I didn't expect to question an orca, a creature incapable of speech.
Objection!
Orla is intricately involved in this case. I have every right to cross-examine her. I got excited and lost my ability to speak. Besides, even if she can't speak, I think cross-examining her will be invaluable. Very well, do what you will, then. But if you fail to ground anything for this little success with the orca, I hope you realize the reward for your efforts will be the defendant's guilty verdict. I'm ready and confident. So, cross-examining Orla, huh? That was a bold move, boss. Now we have to just figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. That's right. Now it's Orla's turn to help us save Sasha. An orca defendant yesterday, an orca witness today. This is truly unprecedented. Even though this is highly unusual, I'm prepared to allow it. Bailiff, ready to witness telecast. We'll have a 10-minute recess while the telecast is being set up. I'm gonna eat a mint. Well, Treeborn, what do you think? Is it time to stop? Should we stop here and then call it a night? What do you think, Treeborn? Treeborn still here? Ow! Just messing with you. What are you upset about? What'd I do? Leave it to you to think of something like calling Orla, Mr. Wright. We're still the one who knows all the answers after all. I talked to Pearl and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. If Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue. I can't figure out the strange separate prints on Rhymes either. I really appreciate you trying to save both Orla and me. I had no idea Marla hated Orla like that. I feel like I've been shocked by a torpedo ray. I'm not being mean, I just like teasing. Of course he would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him. Oh, Mr. Bloom. You've been watching the trial? Oh yes, I came to make a declaration of war. A declaration of war? No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book. Even if that truth goes against what I wrote in the killer whale. I don't know what the truth is. Not even about what happened a year ago. Dr. Crab. Azura died right in front of me. Right in front of my eyes. In the middle of a pirate show. She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. The orca was singing a song and then started headbutting Azura over and over. Finally, the orca took Azura in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Just before she died, Azura was holding her chest in obvious pain. She had a heart attack! The orca didn't kill Azura. Wait, can we prove that? Orla was trying to headbutt her to start her heart back. She had a heart condition, same as Sasha does. She's holding her chest. Wait a minute. Could it be? I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either. What? I think the cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition. Heart condition? What heart condition? Never heard anything about it. Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield Clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did. What? Azura had a heart condition too? I guess she hid it from everybody. Just like I did. So that means Orca was innocent a year ago too. It's just a theory, but I think the orca headbutted Azura to check on her. And then did the lifesaver trick to rescue her. So there was no need to put the orca down after all. I do. I always thought he was a fake. Is he the real Dr. Hickfield? So he really did intend to put Orla down. No, Jack and I were against such a thing from the start. But you said you were going to euthanize Orca. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule. It's not a poison but a sleeping drug, right? That's right, even if Orla attacks someone. Even if the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demands she be put down. I never had any intention of killing her. I would have used sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead, and then set her free. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules. Oh, that's why. I never considered the possibility that the poor woman's death was illness. She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong. I simply want to know the truth. That's why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper, Marlon Rhymes. That's correct. That day my client called me to ask me to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness what Orla was going to do. Why did you decide to tell us this? My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. I couldn't allow that. I'll watch to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, blue and yellow duo. Well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped. And so casually, too. That woman really is a free spirit. Do you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer? That you expose any secret if it would help save Sasha? I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer. Well, I just wanted you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium secret. It may put me in hot water, but it helps save the orca. Let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song. Orca's song, huh? What could he be hinting at? Oh, Mr. Wright. Looks like it's time. Alright, let's go back in. You got it, boss. We're going to go in there and save Sasha and Orla together. The court will now reconvene. Is the witness Orla Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready? Well, the orca's present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on. Fweet? Fweet! Oh ho, just adorable as yesterday. I seem to remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? I did not have the young lady there with the Orla help me. Hello, everyone. That young lady. Didn't I meet her once before, a long time ago? Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend. Oh well, she should grow up to be a lovely young lady. Ah! I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination. Mr. Wright, it's all your fault. Why are you dawdling? How is this my fault? The court will now hear the testimony of Orla Shipley. How Orla was manipulated. Wait! Fwee fweet. Fwee fwee fweet fwee fweet. Fwee fwee, click. Fwee 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 fweet. Or click. Fweet fweet. Fweet. Fwee fwee fweet. Perfect. Everybody got that? Everybody understand? Excellent. Mr. Wright? Oh, wrong button. Yes, Your Honor? Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca? Well, she's a key witness for the defense, after all, sir. Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes, he's giving me the go-ahead. I now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully Orla will have some kind of reaction. Arr, fine by me, but not how would I tell ye? Fleet? Fleet, fleet, fleet! Mr. Rhymes was right. Nothing happened. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her? Right, Dono, I hope you realize that if you can't prove with this cross-examination how Rhymes controlled the orca, the defendant will be declared guilty immediately. Yes, I realize that. It's my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Are we actually going to press her? Alright, let's press her.
Hold it!
Miss Shipley, I'm afraid Fleet Fleet is not going to get us anywhere. Oof, this is your plan of action. You're incapable of interpreting orca speech. This entire exercise is folly.
Objection!
The interpretation of Orla's heart to me. Alright, girl, what you gotta say? Let me hear it. Fleet? Fleet. Oh, Orla, you're so cute! Right, Dono? Sure you don't intend to continue this farce? I do. Miss Shipley, please continue with your testimony. Fleet, click. Fleet.
Hold it!
Did you interpret that for the court, Mr. Sykes? Whoosh. I'm getting a strong reading of happiness. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show. Anyway, serious witness testimony. This is no time for fun and games. If you continue this mockery, I will subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fish. Don't you do it! Not a wet noodle? That just sounds fishy. I'm warning you. Hey, speaking from experience, anything's better than 40 lashes from a whip. This will please caution this witness to conduct herself with propriety. Ah! Work, click, tweet, tweet.
Hold it!
Instead of impersonating one orchid band, show us a lifesaver trick? This one won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. Oh, doesn't want to sing beautifully? Oof. Taka's singing voice is much more melodic and clear. That's a good screech. Man, neither one should quit their day job. Please do your testimony, Miss Shipley. Fleet? Fleet!
Hold it!
Miss Shipley seems to be wanting to communicate something. Wait! Perhaps she's hungry. Miss Faye, can you give Miss Shipley a snack? Certainly, one moment. Whee! What a heartwarming scene. It reminds me of my granddaughter with her pet. Wow, your granddaughter must have a pretty large pet. Stop all its pet prattle, get on with the cross-examination. Fleet! But she's such an adorable creature. I never get tired of looking at her.
Silence!
I, on the other hand, have had more than my fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. Sounds like Prosecutor Blackwell is about to blow his top. What should I do? Should I continue with the cross-examination? I'm not finished with my cross-examination. Oof. I just about exhausted my patience, right, Dono? Mr. Wright, please finish as quickly as you can. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not really sure how to continue, to tell the truth. I would have to have Commander order somehow. Do we have anything in evidence he could have used? Oh, that's not like I can present evidence that confirms this particular statement. This doesn't matter which statement. Oh, what could be used to command Orla? What is supposed to do with the testimony? I'm going with this one. Which is performing.
Objection!
These evidence clearly expose witnesses lie. Does it? In what way? Doesn't he expose something? This is boneheadedness. There's nothing untoward about that evidence, no matter how you bluster. I agree. There's nothing compelling in that evidence. I'm definitely losing the judge's confidence in me here. Alright, we need to present this.
Objection!
There it is. No, it's just the phone. I thought it was the recording, but it's the phone that has recordings. Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. Ashura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orchid tricks. I used to help Ashura take videos on her TV phone. Most likely Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Ashura Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla. Videos? I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies, Marlin. I don't know. What are you up to? You'll see in a moment. If Pearls can find those videos for me. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos, like you described. You did? Thank you, Miss Faye. Just as suspected. How did Marlin Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I'll now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying that he used an app? Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. Practice dummy? Alright. In it goes! There! It sank to the bottom. Now play a video. Sweet! Orla's diving down, headed straight for the dummy. Free feet! Hee, what a smart girl you are, Orla. Lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Humph. Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Is Miss Faye an Orca trainer now? No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Let's see if we can command Orla to do some singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of the singing trick, please play that. Certainly. Let's see. Is it this video? Wait. Free, free, free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. Free, free, free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. How'd I do? Pretty good? Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Oh ho, what a lovely singing voice. Humph. It wasn't bad. By the way, how did Miss Faye get the Orca those commands? Random Fox. Whoa, what do we get? I don't know this one. We got Firefly Fox. It's another new one. Why are we waiting? How does Kyro get all the new ones? I was thinking that. Alright, there we go. Taken care of. Oh, this is cute. I like it. I wonder if it's Beat Saber save. Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend Ashura Summers sent him. The videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all can command Orla. Oh my. Because despite your constant redeems including game requests, you're still sitting at over 800,000 Fox points. Oh my, anyone at all? That's a lot. Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here? Alright, certainly. Got him. Alright, I'll try playing one. That's adorable. This was a training session a year ago, huh? Wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. As you said, it's a different video. Thor can be a different song. Thor can be commanded to use videos on a cell phone. That means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Arrgh! Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of this one. You can't talk your way out of it now.
Silence.
Humph. I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I can see Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the Orca. Is it true that Vengeance could have done it as well? All she'd have to do is use the whistle. The whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have to use those videos. Sure, you admit it's possible. It's a possibility. She could easily had Norma de Plume witness singing in the lifesaver trick. He's trying to argue it's equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? Is that true? Let me think about that for a moment. That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. So I approached the pool to kill the whales, suddenly started singing. Kept humming while I was singing the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Culprit made sure Mr. Bloom heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Sasha showed these 2 tricks to the witness? She couldn't have. No, I don't think Miss Bucko could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenge me to a battle? I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry. My sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the 2 tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. Wait, oh, that's a different thing.
Take that!
Mr. Bloom said in her testimony that she witnessed these 2 tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform 2 tricks at once. She performs only 1 trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with the dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. What a farce. So you're saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? Alright, if Creature's own trader couldn't do it, how could I? Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? But boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. Fist is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the Orca. But if you can't explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, let me straighten you out? No thank you. So Orla can't do 2 tricks at once, at a time, but Mr. Bloom saw her do it. This also means there's a flaw somewhere. Mr. Bloom lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do 2 tricks at a time? Mr. Bloom had no reason to lie about such a thing. I think it's impossible for Orla to perform 2 tricks at once. Then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked. They used the video from the old thing to do the singing. Faked? Yes, maybe Orla can only perform 1 of the tricks. But it's made to look like she performed 2.
Silence!
Maybe. I expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture. Sounds like I better present some evidence here and fast. Although I'm concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. Which of the 2 was faked, the lifesaver trick or the singing trick? Defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked. On what grounds you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked?
Take that!
This is a recording of recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. Mr. Bloom said this song is different from the one that was sung a year ago. The song is different. Please listen to the song and the video from a year ago sent to the cell phone. Free, 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 free. Oh yes, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier. Yeah, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command to Orla to sing. By having Mr. Bloom listen to the songs recorded in the cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Bloom think that Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence!
Mr. Bloom said she heard the Orca singing right in front of her. How do you made her think that? How's the song recording played? I intend to explain that too, of course. Now we do the sword. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool Visitor's Corridor. Marlon Rhymes played song recording by using this.
Take that!
Miss Spoon heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool visitors corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so that visitors can hear the Orca sounds. You think the song was played from that speaker? How? Here's how Rhymes played the song over the speaker in the visitors corridor.
Take that!
Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do the trick by letting Miss Summer's whistle signal too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. Ah! This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Arr! Where's the water coming from? Is he peeing back there? That's what it sounds like. You did it. Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Assuming the captain writes swashbuckling lawyers win any case. Is his blood? I never screamed that name. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the Orca. I'm stunned. I see we need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, time's come for you to tell the court the truth. Finally! For the first time, after like 6 testimonies, tell the truth. Hold it. Oof. Is he gonna start rapping? Ha 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 ha. Chomp, 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 chomp. So I used to walkie-talkies, you say? Arr! Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It'd be impossible, says I. Well, what do you mean, impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty, dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now. Alright, he's gonna rap the whole thing. The Dissident of Phoenix Wright. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke, for real. Mr. Large freestyle got no appeal. Broke before Dupoon was seen. Broke before I could have ever dreamed. Legit goof during Screamtown High. The bill sucking lawyers spitting lies. That worker, yo, don't listen to me, okay? Could have capped? Yo, you so cray-cray. What? I don't know. It kinda rhymed. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses, bill sucking, that was uncalled for. Probably broken on purpose after the fact. Alright, that be untrue, little lassie. Although I can't prove when it really was. Lucky be it for me, you lawyers be the ones who have to prove it to do. Oh, after everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. How are we supposed to press on this? I'm not reading that again.
Hold it!
Mr. Rhymes, are you sure it was your walkie-talkie that was broken? Of course I'd be sure. Although, it doesn't have any name written on it or anything. But you can't prove it not be walkie-talkie, now can you? Never say Sasha this way. I have to figure out how we got a command to Orla. Rhymes couldn't get a command to Orca, your theory crumbles. Everything you've done will all go up in smoke. I mean, not on the prosecution side neither, mind ye. The innocent, says I. Either way, me walkie-talkie was broken, and that be the truth. Broke before the plume wound. I'm not doing it again.
Hold it!
Do you have some way of proving that statement?
Silence!
Burden of proof is on you. If you can't do that, then we can end this cross-examination right now. Ahoy! Yo! 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 Ho! Ho! Prove that it broke? Bro, you a joke. Lie even a second, you gonna choke. Right, wanna press on every word? Nope, judge gonna judge undeterred. You go in front, then bring the pain, or stop and walk away in shame. Ooh, he makes me so mad. Gotta come up with our own freestyle boss. Let's get him back with evidence instead, shall we? No singing. Witness, please continue your testimony about the walkie-talkie. Also, I just want to point out that anybody that's this like calm on the witness stand is guilty.
Hold it!
You made a big blunder. What happened? Like, I've been around police a lot, and I'm always really nervous every time. Maybe a blunder. What happened? I had to help Sasha with the cleaning. I dropped by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me. Well, it does indeed appear to be broken. Heh, with me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way I could have done what she said. I couldn't have given the orc any commands. Well, your walkie-talkie broke? Is that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Sawyer, none of your false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose? Where be your proof? I don't have any proof. This walkie-talkie was broken. It throws monkey wrench into my whole theory. Well, that Pearl's borrowed his cell phone so casually yesterday. He must have already been confident wouldn't be able to prove anything. Harhog, you'll never get me to argue that Pox or could be innocent. If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. Orca killed the captain, it weren't me. Humph. She intended to continue to claim that Finn is innocent, do you? I'll stay for that. Now then. Wait, right, Dodo, what's your next move? Runner, I'd like to examine that walkie-talkie if you don't mind. Certainly. Here you go. Seems to be a way to tell when the walkie-talkie is broken. Give Orla the command that it couldn't have been broken at the time. I use this to rotate the evidence and space to examine if I notice anything out of interest. Zoom it out with B and M to get a better look. Let's check every last inch of it for anything off. We gotta flip it over and it should tell us. Huh? Look at these. They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. A bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. Wait, a walkie-talkie? With tooth marks? Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? There's a walkie-talkie Azura used right up to her death. In the middle of the show, the Orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She had tooth marks on Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. Rhymes said this walkie-talkie was his, but could it be? Heh, not odd about it, don't you agree? Arr, time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the Orca, just save Sasha, says I. I can't do that. Now I find a lawyer again. How could I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable? Arr, stubborn would you be? The Orca don't listen to me. Captain, you so great. Whatever. There could be some other way besides walkie-talkie used to command.
Silence.
I just pressed on for giggles. Yes, or could be a VC whistle for the Finn's whistle. Is this the point you're trying to concede?
Objection!
No, that's not what I'm saying. Some other way besides the whistle. Run, lawyer, black-eyed samurai. Time for a freestyle drive-by. Sasha's legit, that's the truth. Orca's guilty, you gotta admit. That didn't rhyme at all. I tell ye, it be all the Orca's doing. If ye don't belay all this bilge, I shall dish ye with some rap. I believe you've already been doing that. I tried pressing him, but didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know about that. The statements might have changed, but the meaning of one of them may have. Really? You got something? And that one statement just might be the breakthrough we need.
Objection!
No? Got it. What's your opinion on the witness statement just now? That's personal wrong one? Because there's nothing wrong with it. Oh. It's my first trial in 8 years. It looks like I made a little mistake. There's no excuse. Mr. Wright, I should give you 8 years worth of penalties. Let's save for a second. Alright. Been 8 years. Can't it go easy on me? I gotta sneeze. Oh, good sneeze.
Hold it!
Oh, I gotta press again. I can't remember. I'm sure Mr. Rocky could have stolen a broken walkie-talkie from somebody else. If you be accusing me of thievery, let me see your proof. Alright. This evidence tells who you stole the walkie-talkie from.
Take that!
This evidence tells truth about the walkie-talkie. Arr! Har har har. Jump, 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 jump. Ahoy! Yo! Yo! Yo ho ho! You be Boko, you be tripping. Ain't worth going all in. You say the walkie-talkie be not mine? The proof you just presented doesn't prove that odd. I guess you're right. I agree, that piece of evidence doesn't tell us anything. All the blades are fake. Was there somebody involved in the case who lost their walkie-talkie? Take a look at the evidence again.
Hold it!
That's not.
Take that!
Oh, it was the other thing. There's a picture of it in the book, so I thought that was it. According to his statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body. Alright, he thinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, Captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that alright? His walkie-talkie has naught to do with mine. I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence!
I will not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence. Certainly. I'm doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks. Ah, yes, I see them. Victor's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azura Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth. This is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie. Mr. Rhymes' walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for. Which means he could have used it to command the Orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Arr! The fact that one of the Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Seek me. Arr! I'm getting better at the pirate, I think. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? This walkie-talkie be mine, says I. How do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many of them run in with that orchid myself. Arr. She bit me more than once. And me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fights are carved here into my body. My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark scars on your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla? Ahoy! Yo! Yo ho ho! You want answers? I got something made. These scars from Orla? That's right. Damn girl can put up a nasty fight. That Orca bit me and left me scarred. Had a rep to protect, so I'm winning hard. Mr. Lawyer win, just being frank. And Orla, heck. You get the plank. I can't let him run the show. I'd find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. And you can forget about fingerprints. I always keep my walkie-talkie clean, polished. Just made everything worked out before you even took the stand. I won't give up. There has to be a way. That's right, I found something interesting. Two marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something's different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen. The only ones I remember are the ones on the practice dummy. Just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, Maybe I can somehow prove Rhymes' walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Hey, face, turn everything around right here now. They're upside down, aren't they? How do you view the facts we have so far? The tale of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla and instead he tried to pin Chipley's murder on Orla. When I made Chipley Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I guess the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento for Ezra Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left with the walkie-talkie can prove the victim belongs to the victim? Teeth marks. We have two pieces of evidence. Tooth marks, walkie-talkie, and the dummy. There's a missing. The tooth marks don't line up. Let's talk about two pieces of evidence. Tooth marks are different. Look closely. I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Was there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations as well? Show some. A year ago, the Orca song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could cause these two inconsistencies? It's not that tooth marks and song were different a year ago. Your teeth grew in? Here's your teeth grew in. That still won't explain why the song was different. Like my voice changed the second I lost my baby teeth. Go back to the drawing board. Show me your song. No, showing your song that would be a going space for my whole theory. I don't see one song I can't stick against everything now. Think about this more. Wait, what? Different orca? They're two different orcas. Wait, what? I did not see that coming. I'm trying to think there are two different orcas. The one a year ago and Orla now. If Orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite marks on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. Is everything alright? I just realized something. Astonishing, Your Honor. Your face is what's astonishing, Bright Dono. Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. And what is this astonishing thing you realized? Until just now, I thought the orca at Shipshape Aquarium a year ago, and Orla, were the same orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. That fact is that there might be two Orla Shipleys. What? Two different orcas? But that's impossible. Order the court. Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim? The orca showed something a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca. Two different orcas, two different songs. It explains the show some contradiction. But what be this bilge water talk? I don't understand. I'm talking about the truth that will finally catch you out in your lies. You claim that the truth marks in the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. Two different bite mark patterns on the walkie-talkie the dummy proves this. What? Two different patterns, you say?
Silence.
I will concede there is a possibility that two different orcas exist. Bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. Alright, I'll show you conclusive evidence then. Don't see evidence other than bite mark patterns, does he? The orca a year ago and Orla have different songs, different teeth. I have two videos on the hand that can be used to compare these differences. I will now submit two videos with which the different songs and teeth can be compared.
Take that!
And here's the other.
Take that!
Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Don't pay special attention to the appearance of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Let's look for shots in two videos where the orca's teeth are shown. This is Orla in the recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. What a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious. Let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year ago. Just as I thought, their teeth are different. She has a broken tooth. Oh, I believe that this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. No! If the teeth are different, then... Yes, if the teeth are different, they are of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice sim, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all the teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. I see it, just like the smile of the orca in the last year's video. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca. That's how I thought maybe they could regrow teeth. I don't know enough about whales to be sure. I know sharks do. It's two different orcas. I can't believe it. The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. Truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And the only person who could have stolen it is... the true culprit, Marlon Rimes. No. You got it all wrong. It'd be all the fault of that orca. Whoa. Huh. Arr. You get it all wrong! Blimey! It'd be the orca's fault. This can't be. Arr! Where'd all the water come from? Did they drain the tank and it drained into the courtroom this time? Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody. But you have great abs. Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Orla Shipley. Sasha Buckler. Yes, Captain Judge? Ow! Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there two different orcas? The secret the ship-shaped aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca song. He hinted it would be a clue. Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Orla Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at Ship-shaped Aquarium. I used to call the first Orla Shipley just Orla for short. Orla and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. Orla was in bad shape and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so he just had to keep them on at Ship-shaped Aquarium. Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas? Well, because after the accident a year ago, Orla was put down. What? Orla is dead? Yeah, the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently the captain and the ship's doctor begged them. You put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. After the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in the pirate show as Orla Shipley. He asked us to keep it quiet about Orla's death until the time was right. Oh, what a surprising and complex tale. It was sad she got put down, but she didn't do anything. Did all Ship-shaped Aquarium employees know about this? No, just a select few of us. Mr. Rimes, did you know about it? Of course not. How would I? Hey, Mr. Rimes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? Yeah. I planned to do it during this cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sastra's life is in danger. Sastra trusts that orca as just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azura, so I felt like protecting Sastra is the least I could do. My duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. The captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca. That is why you killed Jack Shipley. Ah, now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab? In court yesterday, you recall I showed you a photo of the victim lying on his back. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rimes' handprint. His handprint? I didn't know how it fit in with the case until I heard Rimes' story just now. But now we can imagine the reason for it being there. Rimes must have made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. A handprint made during a struggle. I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict. Heh. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Get on with the verdict, your baldness. Seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as a defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha is saved. I was going to be so happy. Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Why do I still have this strange, nagging feeling? Rimes' handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really there as a result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling that handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is trial going to end without revealing the whole truth? Yeah, he didn't kill him. He tried to save him. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Hold it!
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? I would like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted. What complaint could you have? Are you about to get your not guilty verdict? I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. It's a natural handprint Mr. Rimes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Not the result of a fight. Then what do you suggest it was? Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember the evidence we found at the show stage? Evidence? What evidence? That mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. He tried to save him. He fell in and tried to save him. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will show the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rimes' unnatural handprint.
Take that!
Yeah, we never touched this piece. One of the analysts found a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. Whoa, in what way were they unusual? They were right-hand prints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. It looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. One of the rounds grasped the show stage ladder in a natural pose. He is gripping the victim's wrist in this position. Gripping the victim's wrist. Then he must have been... Mr. Rimes was actually... That's right. If you couple the natural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints... We see that Marlon Brown's trying to save the victim's life. What? But that can't be. It's impossible. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why don't we ask Mr. Rimes himself? Yeah. Mr. Rimes, we want to hear the truth directly from you. Heh. I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why did you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. So is what the defense is claiming true? Captain, he found out how to drain the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then he slipped. Captain, give me your left hand! No, Marlon. You'll fall too. Forgive me, Marlon. I realized what deep pain you were in. But please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's. And not yours. Hey! Captain! Oh, that sucks. So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim? Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. Captain died because of me, and then on top of it all, used his body to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it all my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Yura's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. I think the first Orla Shipley was responsible for her dying. Orla, of her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summer's life. What? What are you talking about? Yura Summer suffered from a heart condition. But she didn't tell anyone she performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. Oh, hi, Emerald. I'm sure she didn't think Orla attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way. A heart condition? She never said a word about it. Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her. So I want to get revenge all this time. For nothing. So neither case was murder, not a year ago, and not this time, either. The responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Marlon, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done. You hear? Orla and I and everybody will be waiting for you. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up. For the sake of those who are gone as well. I'm gonna cry. I promise to make up for what I've done, even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright? Sasha? Thank you. Well, I've seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I know. What is up with this trial? I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that a praise or a diss? Now then, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty. You know, when they show her like that, it looks like she's naked at below. Ah, confetti. Court is now adjourned. I heard my phone go to bedtime. Congratulations, you win. Thank you for all your help today, Pearls. Hee all I did was have fun with Orla. Wait! Orla, I'm back. Oh, I missed you, girl. I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ron and I are both really grateful. I'll now act out the gratitude with a little performance of Arr! Miss Orca Lover, don't you think we'd better take care of your health first? Alright, fine. I promise. No more shows done better. I don't need anybody to worry about me after all. Good. I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy. Mr. Lawyer? You just had to cloud everything. Single one of the cleared secrets, didn't you? I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. No, that's alright. I'm glad. It's kind of hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the legal torpedo system. I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That Rider Lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. Says she's going to look into getting the law changed. Wow, go Miss DePlume. She's sure is a powerhouse. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep it to yourself, will you? You don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down on my calendar? I mean, meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.? That note meant the Orca Pool of the Supermarine Aquarium, not Ship Shapes. What? Why are you supposed to be there? Jack and I, we visit Supermarine Aquarium once a month. Any idea why? Want to get dolphin therapy treatment? Because the orca wasn't put down! Oh, I pegged it. I'm sorry. Or wasn't put down. Am my mic too loud? I got too excited. No, silly. Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting the orca down from the start. Ora's alive! What do you mean? We just pretended to put the first orca super down. Why are you bonking me? But seriously, should I turn my mic audio down a little bit? I think I had it like -4, I think. I'll put it -4. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm too loud. Sorry! See, it didn't peg out that time. It got loud, but it didn't get peg out. We just pretended to put the first order super down. You know, I can also turn it down up here. Yeah, it's up all the way. I don't normally have it up all that high. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. We just pretended to put the first order super down. Supermarine Aquarium is harboring her for us. What? I'm not Yen? No, I'm not Yen. Why don't you think I'm Yen? Oh, is that talk about large amounts of money you're paying them? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappeared from this aquarium. I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. We were paying for Ora's care. We didn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now it's been proven she was innocent all along. I think we bring her back soon. No, then keep it under your hat, okay? Huh? What are you telling me about? Oh, nothing much. By the way, why won't you give her a little celebratory prize? Fleet! 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 Well, especially I best that you give it to her, Phoenix. Haha, alright. Fine. Let's see. What can I give her? Fish.
Take that!
Orla, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Oh, that's so sweet! What? Oh my, hee, aren't you lucky? Haha, that's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Sweet, sweet. Oh, Orla, what would be next? And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own, as a lawyer. A few months later. Date, time, Ship Shape Aquarium. It's been a while since I visited Ship Shape Aquarium. Now Sasha's recovered from her illness she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit. Hi Phoenix, hope you enjoy the show today. Aren't we backstage? Orcas are excited and ready to go. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Wait a minute. Did you say orcas, as in plural? Yep, let me show you. Her blow the whistle so funny. What? 2 Orlas? Don't tell me. Yep, you caught it right. Ora Shipley the First has returned to Ship Shape Aquarium. You'll be the 3 pirate sisters. Arr! We have to stop the evil Scallywag League, led by Red Stash and the giant octopus. I don't want to get in the way of their rehearsal. Guess I better go. Well, this is Blue Boy. You come for my book signing? Oh, Mr. Blue. There's a book signing? Yes, my new book is out, just out. It's called Ship Table Aquarium, Don't Pull the Plug. Book signing will be held here in this room. After all, the vet owes me a favor. Yes, you have to approve the use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. But why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day? The next book will be entitled Sniper. The penguin leaves the nest. Cree! Ah, stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by carping females? Hey, I resent that. Gee, Dr. Crab, it's all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Oops, it's almost time for the show. Where have you been, Daddy? Holly and Athena already went in. While you're waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village. Sorry to be waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, girls. By the way, there's certain someone is going to be in today's show. Certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's almost time. Show's just about to start. Alright, let's go to the show stage then. Athena's in the show, isn't she? I said you all see Mr. Right. Oh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy I want to dive in the pool. Better not. I think they'd call security. You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena. But Red Sash is the best swimmer of all. Huh? Who have you got playing Red Sash's role? Marlin? Sasha, we're in order, ready to go. Hey, I know that voice. If you may know it, Marlin's back and he's playing the role of Red Stash. It'll be the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy it, me buckos. Oh, thank you. I like it too. It's Marlin. We already guessed. And they already told us. I think you might be behind.
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
Did I hit it? Or not? I don't know if I did or not. The end! That's pretty good timing, honestly. Wait, what happened? I mean, pretty good timing. Alright, that's another game down. We still got the last one to go. But that's it. That's it for tonight. So thank you all very much for joining me on this lovely Monday. I'm sorry to Beth for not joining her in the squats today. As I said, I hurt my knee doing the thing. You guys, we can talk about maybe doing the extra bonus stream for the squats. Yeah, I thought we would too as well, Treeborn. Oh, you want Big Fox? I remember, Big Fox. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams. Dance. What is the dance? Yeah, so hope to see you guys here tomorrow. We'll play some more Apollo Justice. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night night.